is how to do a deadlift. I've gotten some messages. People want to see the deadlift, how I coach the deadlift, and some tips and techniques to help you get through the deadlift and feel good about it. So I've got 2 pieces of equipment here, actually 3 pieces of equipment. If you look at that way, I got a pair of dumbbells and a kettlebell. There's different types of deadlifting. There's conventional deadlifting, there's Romanian deadlifting, there's sumo deadlifting, single leg deadlifting. There's all types of deadlifting. Today, what I'm going to show you is a simple conventional deadlift along with an RDL or Romanian deadlift. Now, traditional deadlifts, you can do them with dumbbells, kettlebells, you can do them with barbells, you can do them with all sorts of different things, but the technique is what matters. That way it carries over into everything else that you're doing. There's even trap bar deadlifts, there's deadlifts galore, all types of deadlifts. But the very first position that you want to get in when you're doing a deadlift is you want your feet to be square to whatever you're looking at. Then you want to hinge from the hip. What I like to use my fingers like this, and I like to push into my hip flexors, which are right here. These are your hip flexors. And you're going to push your butt back towards the wall or whatever you're looking at. In my case, it's my dog out here. I couldn't have her in here right now. She needs to stay outside because she'll get in the way. She wants to be front and center. But what you're wanting to do is you're going to push your butt back. What this is going to do is going to engage your hamstrings. It's going to engage your glutes as you're pushing back. So this is kind of your starting point. And what I like to do with my eyes is I like to look straight out in front. And the same thing I teach my clients is I want you to look straight out in front. I don't want you to go like this because all the tension is going to be right here in your neck. So if I was doing a barbell deadlift and I put my neck up like this and I start to come up, all that tension is going to go straight here. So I want to gaze my eyes just a little bit out in front of me. So I'm going to show you with the kettlebell first. I go kettlebell first. That's what I teach. There's different ways to teach a deadlift. This is just the simplest way that has helped me over time teach my clients as well as myself. So here we go. So I'm going to place this kettlebell right behind my heels. Again, I'm going to gauge right in front. I'm going to hinge at the hip. I'm going to push my butt back. Hamstrings are activated. Glutes are ready to go. My chest is big. You can see my BT, Bustostraining shirt on. Here we go. And I'm going to stand up with it, squeeze my glutes. I'm going to stick my butt as far back as I can get it. I'm going to touch the floor. My shins are vertical. I'm pushing through the balls, and I guess you could say the entire foot, not really the balls of the feet, but you're pushing through, standing all the way up, squeezing the glutes, pushing that butt back. So let's go a little full, let's go faster. Here we go. So butt goes back, squeeze, back, squeeze. Take it back and squeeze it. That's a conventional deadlift with the kettlebell. I want to show you with the dumbbell now. With the dumbbells, you can use 1 dumbbell, you can use 2 dumbbells. I like to use 2. I'm going to take these right in front of me. Let me catch my breath first. You're going to push your butt back right below the knee. When my dumbbells get below my knee, I'm going to kind of sit into it. And then I'm going to come right back up. Boom. So I'm going to push my hip back, just like touching the hip flexors right there, sit down. I'm still gazing out in front of myself. Here we go, push the butt back. Bring it down and squeeze. That's with the dumbbells. Now, that's your conventional deadlift. There's different ways to do it. People coach it differently. I want to keep it as simple as possible. Butt goes back. I'm going to hinge, pick up the weight. Wherever the weight is, I just want to make sure I'm keeping my chest big, man. Big chest. Squeeze the glutes, breathe. I always tell my clients, you want to engage your core. Imagine if someone's going to punch you right in the stomach. You got to brace. So you got to brace here as well. So you're here, stand up with the weight, conventional deadlift. Let's go into the RDL, Romanian deadlift. Let's check this out. Now here's the difference. It's a little slower. You're still hinging and you're going to push the butt back. There's not a lot of knee bend. It's not straight leg. That's something I can't stand seeing. Don't keep your legs straight. Slight knee bend. Slight knee bend. Push the butt back. Right there. Man, I can really feel that in my hamstrings. I'm still gazing forward. And I'm coming up and squeezing my glutes. Taking the butt back. And then bringing it up. Just like that, man. Pretty simple. It's so simple to do, but you want to make sure that your chest is lifted. Your core's engaged. Butt, hamstrings, everything. Let's try it with the dumbbells. Now, if you're using a barbell, I never start my beginner clients on this, man. I don't care. We're going to go through the fundamentals. We're going to use kettlebell first. We're going to use some dumbbells. Then we're going to try a barbell because the barbell There's just so many things that can go wrong with the barbell. I'm gonna start you off slow, but we're gonna get there eventually because I think barbell deadlifts are fantastic. So here we go. I'm pushing the butt back. I'm bringing it down. Notice the difference here, conventional. Here I'm pushing the butt, squeeze the glutes. So I'm going back to that wall still going back there. And then here, squeezing the glutes, same thing. The only difference, you can put the weights out here, I don't really care. As long as you're keeping that chest big. Boom, squeezing the glutes. And you wanna stand all the way up to the top. All the way up. You don't wanna go like this. You don't wanna push in. You just wanna squeeze the glutes nice and tight. And you wanna gaze forward, strong. I always wanna stand there strong as you possibly can. Squeeze, boom. As you get better at doing the deadlift, that's when you start adding in more mass. Right now, you're just practicing. You're just getting acquainted with it. The more and more that you do deadlifts, you're gonna come up with different techniques. You're gonna watch different videos, different trainers. You're gonna go, man, I can pull that from them. I can pull that from them. I can use it this way. Because the great thing about doing deadlifts is you can always get better. Well, I hope this video has helped you. Leave some comments if you have any questions. I'll see you next time.